11 hits now for Vanderbilt. Stranded 7. Paradise's starter worked around some trouble. Kept him in the game, left the game with the bases loaded. Daniel was only able to get 1 run out of it in the 6th, but then last inning, things got rolling. They scored 4 runs.
You see the big hack there from Jones. He squared around earlier. I don't know if that was called, or he did that on his own, but it's Commodores and Tim Corbin always trying to play for that 1 run, even if they're up by 6 runs.
Breaking pitch, called a ball, 2-1. Runner goes. They will have to come back, 2-2.
Looked like Baudet had a pretty good jump. I don't know if that was a swing for protection. The ball was a little bit high.
Short lead at first. Jones again hacking. Stays 2-2. Pitch off the catcher's mid. Throw to second.
Wow.
What a save.
A lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Sure was. Varga got over there, made a nice throw.
Baudet went immediately after that ball went off the mid of Varga. Take a look at the throw. Right on the money.
He's shown a really good arm, but that'll be the second pass ball of the day. Now Baudet in scoring position, nobody out. Jones at the plate, a full count. Skies it toward left. Caught by Prio for the first out for the Vanderbilt 8th.
He was caught and then dropped. I think it was dropped on the transfer though.
Yeah.
You see the catch, and on the transfer, the drop.
What would they say that was in the NFL?
Always up for interpretation.
It would be incomplete.
Did he become a runner?
I don't know. Did he make a football move?
I don't know. What is a football move?
What is a runner? Austin Martin at the plate. He's a hitter, that's for sure. He's 3 for 4. Double and scored a run last inning. 2 singles before that. They're now trying to bunt in the 5th. Another good day at the plate for this guy. Breaking pitch. Harpalani. Ball and no strikes. Looking ahead to the 9th, you'll have 3, 4, and 5 coming up for Presbyterian. See if Reed Schaller comes back for another inning after an impressive 8th. Vanderbilt with 1 out and Baudet in scoring position. Ball on a strike. Martin hit his first career home run 2 days ago, leading off the first inning in the 3rd game against Duke. Pulls this one toward 3rd. Shortstop Blatt gets to it. Not a chance at first. Blade moves up to third. First and third, and a fourth hit of the day for Martin will bring up Connor Kaiser.
Martin really hammering that 6-hole, and Blatt was actually playing over there. Might have had an option at Blade going to third if Bird had not dove for that ball. The Commodores continue to put runners on the bases.
So on the corners, Kaiser coming up, been on base 3 times. Single and an RBI. Last inning, 2 walks. Up there swinging. 6-0 advantage for Vanderbilt. Threatening for more here in the 8th. So Martin tried to steal early in the game. You wonder if he might be on the move here. Kaiser calls time. Breaking ball, didn't get it, 0-2. The second game of the series coming up tomorrow. Vandy and Presbyterian, same 2 teams, same time, 4 o'clock Central. Weather may not be quite as nice as it is today. At least that's the forecast. We're talking about rain for tomorrow. Good thing about this field is it's not raining too hard. You can get out there and play. This tie, 1-2.
Yeah, the drizzle's fine, and just when both coaches are wanting to play and it's downpouring and no pitchers can throw strikes, that's when the umpires say, not really the best option. Let's shut it down.
Yeah, but it's a big old fat rain. Makes it a little tough. 1-2 pitch. Kaiser pulls it foul. Sometimes things can get a little contentious between the head coaches in those situations, but you got to get the feeling of these two knowing each other the way they do. They'll figure out some way to make it work best for everybody.
It is tough because, I mean, Commodores are used to playing in the rain because they have the option with the turf field, but not a lot of teams have the turf field. So if it is raining, a lot of times they're not playing. So that makes for some interesting ground balls. You pick it up and it's just soaking wet. Trying to throw it over to first base is quite difficult.
The 1-2 to Kaiser. Right on it, back over the screen. Here's Tim Corbin, who was one time the coach of this Presbyterian program. That was one of his former players. Elton Pollock over the other dugout. Martin was going, and Kaiser again fouls. I'd say Elton's done a good job. He's been there a long time now. His 14th year as head coach. A really good player there in the 90s. See Martin at first. Blade over at third. Leading off the 8th with a single. Kaiser pulls it to third. 1 out at second. Safe at first. Run scores. 7-0. Kaiser gets an RBI.
A pretty solid turn there. Bird starts the double play. Just a bang-bang play there at first base. Commodores able to tack it on another run.
Kaiser beats it out, keep the inning alive, get the run home. Vanderbilt 1 in the 6th, 4 in the 7th, 1 more here in the 8th, 2 out for Ethan Paul. An opposite field home run to get the scoring started back in the 1st. Kaiser, nobody paid attention to him, and he heads on down to 2nd. Throw bounce, it's going to get up. Try for three. And safe again. A Kaiser rally all the way to third base.
I think that's aggression that we were talking about earlier in the game. Connor Kaiser, you see a little hop step. Got some good momentum, realized that Harpalani was not paying attention to him. The ball gets away. He tries to take third and just sneaks his left hand in here right before the tag is applied.
I thought the ball might get there before him at third base. So a steal of second, and error on the catcher, Varga. First error for either team. Paul now with 2 out and runner at third. Scored 2 runs. Smothered over at first. Slagle takes it to the bag and takes us to the 9th inning. 1 run on 2 hits, an error, 1 left. Vanderbilt 7-0 over Presbyterian.
All right, off you go.